Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing a house tour. It's a glorious day out here in Casa del Balnagar. So yeah, just going to show you the house. We're after getting the rewiring done and just going to kind of get a video of it before we start doing any major work, so we have a bit of a diary to look back on and see how far we've come, hopefully. There's Tom. He's after killing the mouse, we won't show you that. So yeah, let's get into the video. And like, comment, subscribe and all that jazz, because there will be more coming. Just mightn't be horsey for the minute. There'll be more house reno and stripping and painting and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, we're going to get into it. So we'll see you on the flip side. Bye! Welcome to the house tour. So when you come inside the back door, you are faced with three rooms. One obviously is the kitchen. This is called the wash house. This is called the dairy. So the dairy is going to be turned into a utility room. Now this is a feast for your eyes, so just be prepared. Yes, that's right. So the walls need to be redone, the ceilings need to be redone. We have electricals in here, ding ding. Windows need to be replaced, floors need to be replaced, and fucking all the cats are coming in now. Mighty. So yeah, we're going to have cabinets there for your jackets and your boots and all that. It's going to be like a mudroom kind of thing. And then the washer dryer will go there, and then it'll be a sink, and then it'll be another little area to wash the dogs when they come after the walks. And this is the old fuse board. So yeah, like you'd take out a fuse for each room and that kind of thing. So it's very prehistoric. But yeah. So that's room one. Then this is the wash house. So this is a really high ceiling, but there's actually no ceiling, that's just the roof. So the ceiling needs to be redone. This is going to be the downstairs bathroom. There is an original up and down sash window there. I'm going to keep that because I think it's really cute, and why would you not keep it? So downstairs bathroom here, walls need to be done. There is no floor in here other than a concrete floor. This isn't going to take that long though, I don't think. Well, maybe I'm fucking raving, but anyway, there was all the old electricals are gone. Thank you to Lynham Electrical. They did a fantastic job. This was full of wires up here. They removed all the old wires. Anyway, we'll go on into the next room. So that's downstairs bathroom, utility room. The cats are taken up. Yeah, there's one cat. Now we're into the kitchen. As you can see, the kitchen has a lot of damp coming up through the floor and the lino. This lino will obviously be taken out, but underneath there, I do believe there is stone flags. And if I can recover them, I will. That's the pig bowl. We will not look at that. Yes, the house is a wreck, but look. I'm just really making this so I can see the progression of it over the years, and I want to see it in all its wreck and former glory. There is no blind on the kitchen window. Yeah, anyway. So my plan for this room is there's a little hole over here. So that is obviously an old doorway. I would like to knock that out and have it going into the living room. That and a double door here. Now, if we can't put a double door, we'll have to get a builder out to assess it and see if it's load bearing. There is a ceiling at the back of that. That's why, or not a ceiling, a chimney. Chimney at the back of that. So you can see the old fireplace there. Chimney at the back of that, that's why it's leaking. So that needs to be taken down the whole way inside. So the chimney was removed on top, but obviously there is a chimney the whole way down to the bottom, you know, down to the fireplace. So that needs to be removed and then it'll stop leaking. The ceiling needs to be replaced in here. The heating system is alright for the minute. We got the thermostat changed and we finally have hot water after I don't know how many years of living here, of boiling the kettle anytime we wanted to wash the elf or clean the floors or do anything. Luckily we have an electric shower, otherwise we'd be stank by now. There is a built-in dresser here that's going to be staying there. There's also built-in storage up here. So I'm just going to have a kitchen running down here. Island in the middle. Ideally an Aga, but like, bitch please, I'm not going to be able to afford an Aga. There was an original cream Aga, the full size of this originally, and then they put in a Wamsler. But I'm not going to be able to justify spending 25,000 on an Aga. Although if someone wants to donate one, I will take one happily. So, and I know someone's going to ask why have I got two ovens. One of them the hob works, one of them the oven works. So that's why I have two. I will one day, when I can afford to, replace them with just one. But there's other things that need that are more important at the minute before that. So yeah, a lot of work needs to be done in here, but thank God we have the electricals done. Right, we'll move on to the next door. So you come out of the kitchen. Sorry, we also have an immersion now. Boop, boop. This is like, it's just like unreal. So you come out, there's the hallway. The hallway, Sam's asleep, so I'm not going to be talking too loud. He's asleep in there. So this is the hallway. The floor needs to be replaced in here. I don't know if we can put up a ceiling, a light in the ceiling or in the roof up there. We will have to ask a builder. This is the pantry. Wait till I turn on the light. Can't find it. There we are. So this is wrecked. Where's the ceiling in here? So ceiling all needs to be replaced in here, and then this is going to be shelved out like a normal pantry, and for, you know, your appliances and shit. This is pretty fucking cool. This is the only surviving original shutter with everything attached to it. That'll be kept. It's all riddled with woodworm, but I'll treat it and save it because it's fucking lovely. This is where the old fuse box was. Now wait till you see this pure. So this is the Lynham electrical lads. I couldn't recommend them enough. They were flawless. They work like I don't know what, like flat out. So clean, so tidy. They cleaned up the whole place afterwards. They were top notch. Asked us everything along the way. Just very reassuring and very professional, and couldn't recommend them enough. And yeah, love it. We're getting the Mac if we need that done. Actually, the shower, they said there'd be a few hiccups and stuff. The shower wasn't working. Not the shower. The oven wasn't working. Literally had someone out that evening to fix it. 2-minute job. All done. Highly recommend. Top-notch workmanship. Anyway, under the stairs, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that, so come along. So this is Sam's room at the minute. He's asleep in there. You can probably hear the sound machine, so I'll not go in there, but I'll add on a bit when we're finished. So the rest of the hallway, I actually started pulling up the carpet. There's some old, there's a concrete floor I think underneath it, but there's some old kind of stuck on tiles. All that shit will need to go up, but it's not a priority just yet. Out here is our porch. That's the wardrobe I'm painting for Sam's room. It's not finished yet, but it's a chalk paint and it's really pretty. It's actually really nice. I just need to change the hardware in the front of it and that, and obviously paint it better because it needs a few more coats. Yeah, so pantry, ceiling needs to be replaced, windows need to be replaced, blinds are non-existent, but it's a fucking lovely view out there. Love it. So yeah, that all needs to be done. The floor needs to be done, door needs to be done. It's pretty much we're just working with a shell. Yeah. And then we go upstairs. Like I say, I don't mind the mess. We are living in a wreck at the minute. So I did pull up all of the, you know, the things that hold on the carpet. I pulled all them up yesterday, and Lord Jesus, I thought half the stairs was going to come with me because it's riddled with woodworm. See the big hole there? Now this is fairly flaky old timber. Like a good kick, not even a good kick, a very light kick, and it go through it. Even Eric with his touching, he'll probably be able to kick through that now. I'm not gonna lie. So the whole stairs needs to be replaced really, but it'll do for the minute, because when we pull down, yeah, look at that ceiling. All the ceilings upstairs are needing to be redone. So when we pull down the ceiling, that'll probably pull down the stairs as well. So we're not going to do, the first job is to do all of the ceilings and work our way down. So I'm putting you into what will be, this is the landing, very small little landing, it'll do. This is going to be Sam's room. So these are vaulted ceilings up here, but they're 14 foot in this side, 14 or 16 foot, and I don't know where that came out. So yeah, Sam's room is going to be looking out here. There's our mobile, what we left on. So yeah, in here, same as all the rest of the rooms, the electrics are done. Whoop whoop, line electrical. Ceilings need to be redone. See, this is really old ceilings. Needs to be replastered, insulated. The floors need to be pulled up, and we need to get ones that have tongue and groove, because all of these old ones, while the boards are Salvage and I love them, they just let in a lot of air. Yeah, they let in a lot of draft because there's so many gaps between them. You know, like new floorboards now have tongue and grooves, so they kind of click in. They don't click in, but you know, there's less chance of them splitting and cold air coming up through them, because it should be cold now in the winter. I want to keep these boards for something, we'll see. Then this is the front bedroom. Also, same ceilings. It's slightly smaller than Sam's room, but look at the view out here. Ponies for days. And the garden's in full bloom, so it looks really cute. And then the garden patch. That's the next one I have to dig out. It's all Eric started it. Well, I actually started it, and then he dug it in rows, so then I'm going to start peeling it, and we have a few bits growing and those other two. So yeah. Then we're going to come across into our bedroom. So this is the master. We literally moved into it yesterday. There is a bed in it. Wallpaper is flawless. No, so we were sleeping on the couch the last year and a half. So I said, fuck it. Like, upstairs is not ready at all, but we just put a bed up here, and yeah. So ceilings need to be replaced in here. Windows need to be replaced. Floors need to be replaced. Jeez, I was fairly zoomed in there. Floors need to be replaced, replastered. That is an original door. I'll be keeping that bad boy. And yeah, radiators as well. And look at the view out this window. Now you can see the two boys. Oh, the two boys are fast asleep. There's Ben and Beckett. Beckett's just almost a year old. He was born 10 days after Sam. Look at the dirt on the windows. Probably should clean these, but there's just so many things that need to be done around here that, like, cleaning windows is not really a high priority for me. Star's asleep as well. She's all fucking sleeping today. Eric mowed the lawn there yesterday. Would you look at the state of the lines? What? Kind of carry on it. Like, look at this. What's that? Anyway, when you come up the stairs, it turns, but it also goes out here. So the lads actually thought this was an extension. Now, I don't know, there's no evidence that it was an extension from pictures and stuff like that, and anyone who would have known is dead, but could well be. So this is the bathroom upstairs. It's not obviously in use because it's wrecked, and there's no shower or anything in it. Yeah, see, we need to do the ceilings in here, so they didn't bother putting light bulbs fittings or anything on it, because we just need to redo the ceilings, and we're not going to be using this bathroom for them. So yeah, this all just needs to be taken out and replaced, pretty much the floor, and plumbed up again to a pump shower. And moving on to the worst room in the house. The floor in here is paper thin. Welcome, welcome. Look at the floor. Yeah, like, you can probably see how bad the woodworm is in here, but it's absolutely ate alive. But and that's where the, what do you call it? Look at all that. See, that's from the ceiling. Remember the kitchen that has the pukey walls? The chimney is behind this, like, the one that's leaking, so that needs to be pulled down the whole way down, and then it'll stop all the leaking. Then that needs to be replaced. Up here we need to spray for woodworm and probably put in a bit of but the joists and everything are all right up there. They were changed not too long ago. Need to change the cylinder. I said the ceilings in here. Yeah, they don't look that bad, but they need to be done. And then the floor, obviously, and insulation, and the windows in here, because they are... I do like the idea of having two little windows, but I don't know if it's up to fire regulations, so we'll have to ask an old builder about that. Because in the last survey I got done, they did say that every room upstairs needs to be fire escape. You clearly can't fit out that. So if we have one, I don't know if we can just get big window panes on the bottom or what, but they were obviously original ones, so they don't hold in much heat, let me say, either. I didn't know we had another light switch here. Oh, well, that's handy. I tell you, Line Electrical are always bringing in the goods. Didn't even know there was a light switch there. Look, as well, this was obviously the colour of the walls, so there was a light switch here that they removed, so the walls were obviously orange at one stage. Originally there was obviously a runner and cream stairs, And there's my booties. How cute would that have been? I want to put back to that. I probably want to put, like, the stairs is quite plain stairs. I'd like to keep it plain, but I might put a little spiral on the very bottom of it down there, and perhaps here. But other than that, it's going to be very plain spindles and stuff. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh wait, I have one room to show you downstairs, and that's kind of the house. So this is the last room. So like when we were living downstairs, like up to 2 nights ago, we were sleeping in here on the couch. So it wasn't ideal because this has been going on for a long time, like since Sam was born. Like, we slept in the room with Sam for a few months, and sure, then it just didn't work because we were waking him up and all that kind of shit. So we gave Sam the only bedroom, and we slept out here on the couch. So this was an added-in bathroom that was put there when Eric's granny was sick. So she slept in here, and then she had a bathroom there. So that's our only bathroom at the minute. But once we get the bathroom downstairs, the other one that is actually the wash house now, the one on the way in, when we get that bathroom done, or else the one upstairs, this will be taken out, and then hopefully the kitchen is out through that wall. So the wall that I wanted to knock through the doorway is over there. So then this will be like an open plan kitchen living. Now there is a glorious fireplace here. We're probably going to be putting a stove set into that, but I fucking adore that fireplace. Look at that. Gorgeous. If you're into that kind of thing. It's also a built-in cabinet there. We're going to keep that there. Anything built in, anything original that we can keep, I'm going to keep. That's probably not very original. The doors will probably change on that because it looks newish. But yeah, windows need to be replaced in here. Ceiling's fine in here, and the ceiling's fine in Sam's room. Just need to replace that. I actually thought that was picture rail when the lads had to take down a bit of that to chase the walls here for the plugs and that. And I thought the architrave was actually a picture rail. See, just picture rail the whole way around. All the rooms downstairs, they had picture rails because that's how they hung their pictures years ago. But I just think it brings down the height of the ceiling visually when you're looking at it. It extends it. See, this wall just looks... Because I think these are 14 foot. 12 or 14 foot. Probably 12 realistically, or maybe 13. I don't know. Anyway, they're higher than normal, higher than the ceilings I'm used to anyway. But I just think it extends it more when there is no picture rail. So all the picture rails will be gone. I feel like I'm talking about picture rail a lot. But anyway, I love this room. So this room like looks out onto the garden. So if my plan was to have double doors coming out of the kitchen, and if we can't have double doors there, there's double doors going here on this window. Not this one, this one. So yeah, and because I have started to plant a load of trees over here, see the paddock that runs over here, so there's trees planted here. Eventually when they grow up to be mature, all you look out and see is like a forest. That's what I hope anyway. Like this was originally an orchard and Eric reseeded it, so it's our little tree kind of summer paddocks. Which will stay like in summer paddocks, but I just want a mass of trees everywhere because there's no privacy there and also as a shelter bed because the wind comes across this way and it's a cold horrible spot. It's a windy horrible spot just because it's so open to the elements there. But yeah, that's kind of where we are with it. I will plan to do more updates along the way because we're going to do a lot of it ourselves. Well, I'm going to do a lot of it when Sam's asleep and napping. And, yeah, we're going to chip away at it ourselves. That's the hope, anyway. So it'll probably be about 10 years in the making. But we'll get there and it'll be a bit of fun. And I'll learn a bit along the way. Surely to Jesus. So, yeah, show you the outside as well because I want to remember this the way it was. So this is the wash house. No, the dairy. The wash house is behind it. So that was obviously an extension. That's the kitchen. That is the worst bedroom with all the bad floorboards in it. And that window there is Sam's room. And all this pebble dash will be removed. And then all the sheds are there and stuff. And the Maybell and the stables are around the corner. But this shed was going to be turned into stables. So the idea is that they'll have kind of shorter windows open here. And they'll be able to come out the back of them. So they won't be coming out the front of them. So when you look out the kitchen window, all you'll see is little heads, little stables. That's going to be turned into the garage and a lift put in it so Eric can fix all his cars. I don't know what that is. This needs to be removed because it's not supposed to be beside the house. That's the bathroom window upstairs. That's our bedroom window that looks out to the boys. That is the window downstairs. See, all this pebble dash is rank. But anyway, that was the go at the time, wasn't it? This is the porch. So originally that had a flat roof, and they put slates on it and put it into an apex roof. So yeah, all these windows need to be replaced. These are all single glaze. There's 2 downstairs that are double glazed. That's the room Sam is sleeping in at the minute, and that is why there is blackout blind on it. So yeah, all that needs to be removed. That tree needs to be taken out of there because it's cutting in. It's going to be going into the house soon enough. So yeah. So there it is now as it stands. So I'm hoping in a few years' time it will look very different. I will show you where I want to put the double doors. So there's a big window here, and that's going to be the living / hopefully open up into the kitchen as well. So hopefully put double doors there, and then there's going to be like all the trees will grow up there, and then we can have our like little seating area here for barbecues and shit like that. So that is the living room, and that is the kitchen. So that's the old chimney there, you can see. That needs to be taken down the whole way down, and ideally put a window there. So the double doors will hopefully either go there or there. Do want double doors though. So yeah, that's kind of it. Look at that. Yeah, so that's kind of the house tour. I'm hoping to put more stuff up as we're doing it, because I just kind of want to keep a video diary of the way the house is now and what we did along the way and all that kind of stuff. Like I grew up in, our house was an old schoolhouse, so it was done up as we were living in it. Like we had no roof on the house at some stage, and we lived in it, and all of us slept in one room for a while, and like it was a shit show, but it was great, and you learned a lot of things along the way. And yeah, I know it's a cheaper way of doing it rather than moving out and getting contractors in to do everything, but there's a lot of things you can do yourself. Well, you know, if you learn how to, like removing ceilings, putting up ceilings. I'm going to try and learn how to plaster as well. I'm going to chance it. I'm going to do the stables first, plaster the stables and see how that goes. Obviously if it's atrocious I'll get somebody in, but like electricals and plumbing is probably the only thing I wouldn't touch. Like if I can make a temporary stairs, I will. My daddy made them. He actually made our stairs at home as well, so if he can show me how to make temporary stairs, I'll try and do that. But I am going to try and do as much as I can because I do like a bit of DIY. And yeah, so this channel was originally even going to be house and yard and ponies and that, and it'll still be that. So there'll be a mix of when we start doing Ben, breaking him, and then probably just a weekly vlog of what's going on, just because it's like a diary and I want to look back on it. And yeah, if anyone wants to follow along the way, I am happy to show you all, because this is the shit I like watching, so this is the shit I'm going to put up. So anyway, better go do some shit while Sam's asleep, because you know it's the only time to get it done. So bye.